Hey, friendos, welcome back. Hey, Eben. This is... Okay. This is not... what I meant. Sure. I had meant to play something new. Remember when I said we're gonna play something new? But then the thing that Ron had sent me isn't actually out yet, which is really sad and depressing. So then I hadn't done the appropriate brain preparation work for anything else new, because I can't switch gears like that, which is really stupid. So now we play yet another game that I've played 100,000 times. Now we played 100,001. New is scary. But as opposed to yesterday where I wanted to quit my job and crawl under the ocean, I had a nice long conversation with my previous boss today that made me feel better. Not tangibly better, but at least emotionally better. I guess let's do shears. I know that there's all the drama with the studio about Subnautica. I know about that. But, like, is Subnautica 2 good? Is there any... Has anybody said it's good? Because I really thought the DLC was depressing for the first one. I'm like, wow, I just did all this. I don't feel like doing it again is all that fun. Oh, it is okay, I didn't realize it was early access. Can you just, like, straight up not kill things? That kind of, I mean, you could kill things in the first one, but it wasn't the point of the game. I just don't know really how you follow that. Because the DLC is the case in point here, you know? The game was so interesting that you wanted to... Ah, okay. The game was so interesting in that you wanted to, like, dig in and discover this stuff, and you were very firmly... like, checked because of the resources that you had, or the things that you had or had not created. But then when you get to the DLC, and you just finished the first game, and you're like, okay, now I have to start over from no base again, and the resources are functionally the same, but, like, just a little different. So it's not really any different. And then the story maybe isn't quite as engaging because it already solved the original question. Like, you know? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's good. Oh, good. I had a really corny idea for, that artist that we went to his funeral a long time ago, that funeral that sucked really, really bad. We're having a memorial for him at the theater with friends, and I had a really corny idea, and... Nope, forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I had a really corny idea for his memorial, and my old boss said it was a good idea, so I had to stop for a moment and go, yay! Yay, Mom likes my ideas! Damn, I got hurt. But the game Ron suggested was called Mono Moon. It's how I think in the description they used Metroid Brainia. It's like if Animal Well were not so mean. It seems like sort of a Metroidvania puzzler that does not give you any direction, so you have to figure it out and play. You have to like play with the puzzles and figure it out, which is like so many games, but it seems like so few Metroidvanias these days. But it's not out yet. God damn it, Ron. Yeah, it looks super cute. Like that cat idler game that Cetho suggested that I also really want to play that's in early access, and I don't want to play it before it's actually released because it's so short I'll never revisit it. Oops. Oh well, doesn't matter, because if I hit him, he had thorns anyway. Let's take Haze, because I don't have any Sly cards. Wow, we're pretty hurt. Yeah, I'm not playing very good. Maybe because I was trying to text. Alright. I haven't gotten any other Shiv related anything. Let's take Untouchable, since we got rid of 2 defense. When I came downstairs, well, I was late because we went shopping, grocery shopping, and I made dinner early. Sometimes I make dinner after we stream, but I made dinner when we got home because I hadn't had lunch. And I am fundamentally incapable of sitting at the table and eating dinner, eating a meal. Just, I got yelled at so much as a kid during dinner that I just don't sit at the table unless someone forces me to. So I was sitting in the sunroom, and all 3 cats, like, one by one, slunk out to the back patio, which now is screened in, and now the door is open too, so they're allowed. And so when I came up to look at them, they're all sitting in a circle on various chairs, just like having a conference. Am I interrupting? I'm so sorry. Am I fired? Ooh. I've never seen Powdered Demise. Yeah. I guess we can do Blade Dance. I'm shocked that Gibbs went out. Hi, Linku. Oh, it's Zeno, just kidding. I'm sorry, I called you the wrong name. You had Tippy Tappies, and usually that's Linku. Can we do 2 elites? Probably not, but let's go this way anyway. Why does that do 2? Huh. Weird. let's take Anticipate. Man, these guys look really creepy. Why is this guy being so difficult? Don't really like the retain. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna make it very far in this run anyway, so let's just fucking... who cares? Alright. Well, we got one elite. Gremlin Horn is good. I don't think I want any more Sly cards. I think we have enough. Great. Perfect. Alright, so we can do A's and then... I guess it doesn't matter, I can just play that straightforwardly. I love poison. I can't believe I'm still limping along. This feels wrong. Oh, that is a cool looking card. I hate it. Oh, I can spend it. Great. Stop giving me those. This is not good. Love how square this guy is. Oh, we're so close. Oh, intangible, fuck me. Great. We're done. Bullet Bill and Ghostfish form. Yeah, it does. It really does. I want to see what Bullet Bill's insides look like. Let's take Accelerant. I love Pale's Wing, which is very stupid. Yeah, fuck you. You thought. Damn it. So close. Oh. Well, let's take accuracy plus. Wow, my deck is not good. It is not containing the things that I need. Take the ninja scroll and then up my sleeve. Fuck you! I didn't want an enemy. Helpful. Oh yeah, we're done. Damn it. Yeah, we're like totally done. That's fine. This run sucked. Oh my gosh. Why is it that feelings make me so tired? Yeah, probably. Sad that I didn't even use it. Which was a choice that I made. That was bad. Yes? No, let's take Untouchable. Oh my goodness, friends, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. So sleepy. Alright. Well, backstab is always good. I do love just skimming 11 damage right off the top. Ugh. Also my fault because I had, like, big heavy macaroni and cheese for dinner. I love those carbs. Yeah, I keep doing that to myself like a fucking moron. I keep eating breakfast and then eating nothing until I get home. And then eating a lot and then getting really sleepy. But I made the macaroni and cheese on purpose because I'm gonna take one of the casserole dishes to work, and that'll be my lunch this week. Hashtag meal prep. Oh, there we go, Linku. Hello. Alright, neutralize. Neutralize, yep. Yep, we're doing great. And we can just finish you. The Strangwell upgraded make it so that every time you play a card, period, the enemy loses 2 HP? I don't remember. That sounds too good to be true. I don't think it does. I think that's a different card. I don't want any of these. This guy also makes me really uncomfortable. Oh, right. I forgot. Hi, Hellox. Oh, I never noticed that. I'm just like, yeah, it's coral. It doesn't move. Well, it doesn't even, he doesn't even have any, like... He has nothing, so I feel like you're right. This is painful. Let's take in Venom. Oh, interesting. Ah, there it is. I don't know why I threw those in that order, but sure, whatever. This guy doesn't really have a lot of health. Like, why is that poison bar so big? Wish I still had Pale's Wing. Yay! It'll be good to try to get some poison damage in here. If I can. Sure, we'll deal with that. Blah. Oh, I got it. Okay. Nice. Start of each combat, deal 9 damage. Okay. And then... Well, I suppose let's take Deadly Poison, because we did just get the poison buff. Go this way before we go to the Elite. I don't know. I don't think that was the best decision. I just never used that card, so I wanted to try it. Damn, if only- oh! Great! Didn't think we were gonna get to stunned, but... I don't remember that. Let's take Outbreak. I think Outbreak might be good for us. Maybe we've actually got a poison build this time. let's try this one. Ugh, gross. Oh, fucking hell, I keep forgetting. Well, that was a huge waste. Hey, Lizard Wizard. Finally, thank you, and Venom. I should have got rid of some defend. Nice. That was... Why did that go back up? Huh. Just want you dead. Please be dead. Oh, I haven't seen Intimidating Helmet. Play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Okay. Well, I really want to double down on poison now. I feel like we haven't had a viable... I mean, to be fair, I haven't had many viable runs, period, but I certainly have not had any sort of viable poison run. We've been mostly focusing on shivs. Shivs are really great. Not complaining. But I just feel like the poison character could also be played with poison. Just a thought. But I mean, I know she's also the poison and knife character, so you could play her poison or knives, or actually poison and knives. Still haven't figured out how to play her. Still haven't figured out how to play anybody. Card discarding. Card exhausting. I do really like Sly. It gives me a lot more incentive. Survivor has an incentive instead of just a challenge. Yeah, I should have probably differentiated more with how I was speaking, but I don't like exhaust either. Like, I don't want my cards to go away. What are you fucking talking about? Nice. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, the Hunt is a pretty card. Oof. Take Accelerant. I really need to stop taking the wing. It's not good for me. Let's go this way. I'm just taking way too much damage this time. Also, my hand sucks. Why did I choose to play this today? We should have just kept going with the blueprints. I think I have too many slide cards and not enough ways to get rid of them. Well, I could have made that hurt for me less, but I chose not to. How come I keep pulling Outbreak when I'm almost done? I don't think I'm gonna make it till 10. Oh my god. Sorry, friends. Whew. Noxious fumes, accelerant, backstab, who do I hate the most? Maybe you? We'll defend. Let's take you. One more defend, little flick flack. Alright. Well, I do feel like the more we've played, well, obviously I feel that way because that's reality. The more we've played, the more we've unlocked, the easier this is getting. Wow, this is terrible. Come on. Thank you. Bing bong. If you add a card to your deck, add one additional copy. Oh, that's terrible. Well, now that we got to heal, I guess we could try this. Ah, bees! Hey, Grunk. Hey, Axel. Oh, my friends, I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. Much better than yesterday. I had a good conversation with my old boss about, it was about a memorial that we're doing, but still a good conversation. And my new boss wasn't at work today. Nice. And I'm still really tired, but I'm not quite so... Like, yesterday, sometimes when it's really bad, it feels like I'm just the blinking red... You know when you try to turn on your phone and it doesn't have enough battery to turn on and it just gives you the blinking red little battery fucking light? That's how I felt yesterday. That's how I feel sometimes. Now, I'm just tired. I'm just sleepy. Yesterday, I felt gapingly empty. That probably isn't how I should have phrased it on the internet, but here we are. Ooh. I don't know why I really bothered with that, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to use it, but... Rather than gaping hole, thank you. But some of the girls at work, we get staff tickets to shows at the big theater, and 2 of the girls are going to see Moulin Rouge tomorrow. And they asked me if I wanted to come, and initially I'd said yes, but then I backed out because I'm just like, when I'm in a good place, I can cancel a stream that is in the middle of the week that I didn't intend to cancel. When I'm in a bad place, that makes my brain worse. Let's stick to the routine. It's okay, we're fine. We'll be fine. We'll just have to wait till Thursday to see if I'm fired. Thanks, Evan. Oh, really? Nice. I mean, I remember when the movie came out. I liked the movie. I'm sure the musical's fine. And also, the tickets are $1, so that would have been great. For $1, anything's good. Man, I'm not doing good. I'm not paying attention. I've got so many good relics right now, and I'm just not paying attention. I really don't want to go with shivs. I have to get a comfy chair for the patio, because I have my outdoor, well, it's like an outdoor Papasan rocking chair. I got it off of like Wayfair, which I never usually do because I don't know, Wayfair makes garbage, right? It's a garbage website full of garbage. And that's on the sunroom. I don't have anything like really super cozy comfy on the patio yet, but I want to spend time out there because now it's screened in. Comfy chair is very important. Grid? Don't drop my Pyrex, Grid! Uh-huh. Ah, a bottle. What kind of bottle? Oh, okay. Nope, I forgot. Oh my god, we're just gonna die. I don't know what to do. We're dying. Thank you. Where is this one plugged in?
USB thumbs?
So tired and lazy today. Grid, plug in my mouse for me. Grid, I don't want to go behind the monitor as it's messy.
Yeah, I know, bud. She's just
I know, Mom is such a whiny baby. Could take that one to work, I guess. Well, I was gonna say that I could just also buy myself a new mouse for work, but 15 minutes before our weekly check-in meeting with our president and the ops team at the big theater, I bought $800 worth of toner. Ooh. Thank you. Which, like, we didn't need $800 of toner. I could have just bought one and then bought the rest of them some other time. But no, I bought $800 of toner, all 4 colors. And then our president's like, hey, so cash flow's tight. Please don't spend unnecessary money. And I'm like, well.
Whoopsie do it all.
Okay. Oh, this is comfy. Good mouse. Toner is just, okay. I get really upset. Yeah, I know we died. I'm not in it. Maybe it's a good thing that we didn't play Blueprints. Let's try one more round. I get really upset. Maybe less so lately, but especially in the beginning of the theater, I got really upset because we don't have an office manager, and we don't have a secretary, and we don't have a receptionist, and I was getting defaulted to doing all of those things. Everybody was like, Alla, we're out of copy paper. And I'm like, that's so crazy. It would suck if you didn't have a credit card. Oh, wait.
You do.
You do. Huh. I got a good cat cam opportunity? Okay.
I think so.
Perfect. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
I love how Xeno just absolutely freezes when Link licks him. Perfect. I'm not the office secretary. I ended up buying all the fucking office supplies. And I've just kind of, like, given up at this point. Like, fine, I'll buy the toner. Whatever. I'm the one that sits closest to the printer, I guess. Whatever. I love aggressively spending $800 on colors. I'm really sick of the underdocs. I really hate the underdocs, actually. Oops. Should have used Survivor. Oh well. I'm doing so good. It's almost worse when I see what I should have done right after I did what I shouldn't have done. What else can I talk about so I can keep myself awake? I feel slightly more awake now. Grid has invitalized me. Nope. It's not a word. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, just... dumped all his energy juice just right in there. Oh, we could go back to shivs. I do love shivs. Let's see, what else do I have to do? I need to paint the floor of the patio, but I don't think I'll have you all participate in that, despite the fact that I use you all as paint drying facilitators. Mostly, I think just because it'll be a really quick project. I have a roller. I bought a new pole for the roller, so like, I'm not even gonna have to bend over. I recognize I shouldn't say bend over after we just talked about filling gaping holes, but stream is just degenerated into absolute chaos, so we might as well just lean into it, you know? Yeah, I do. I need a good pull for bending over. I got a very sturdy one. I also have to finish painting that panel in the sunroom that I did use you all to complete, but I was like, I'll come back to this, and then I never did. I think it's the best times, Axel. You don't need context. Don't worry about it. I built a garden bed, another garden bed in the back. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Because I don't like non-bordered garden beds. Oh, let's take Fan of Knives. Hello. Hello, beautiful. I made like a little brick border, but I did it by putting the bricks up on their side and kind of digging a trench. It's not very... I didn't do it right. I didn't like put sand in and then gravel and then get the rubber mallet and the level like I did for the beds out front that are made of actual like big pavers, the pavers that you're supposed to use to make raised garden beds, but this I just kind of half-assed and figured that when it settles and moves around through the rain and the seasons, I'll just rearrange it until I'm mad at it, and then I'll do it right eventually later. And I had to buy like 4 more bricks to finish it. Oh my god, focus. Also, I replaced 2 of my rose bushes that died in the really cold, in the really hard frosts this year, and the really hard freeze this year. But there was one that I didn't get around to replacing because rose bushes aren't particularly cheap. So I bought 2 of them, And that was kind of my limit for that moment. And the one I left, I didn't dig it up, but it sent up just the tiniest little new leaf. So she gets to stay. Now I feel a little guilty about the other two. Maybe they would have finally come around, but I left them for long enough that I thought they were just dead. I don't like steady. Or I don't like retain, I guess. Wonder if we're ever gonna unlock, like, lightning in a jar. I know I talked about this a while ago. I'm sorry, I'm just babbling because I can't actually narrate this game. After a certain point, there's just like there's no thoughts I can say. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use strike again. So instead I'm babbling about my house. I turned up the front lawn, a big spot in the front lawn for another garden bed. But I don't really have... I don't have anything in it at this moment. I planted the new tree, and that's good. And there's a couple little things in there from before, because I kind of made it a bigger bed than it used to be. But also, I didn't want to just peel up the turf and then, like, have to cart it to the backyard and dump it somewhere, because you can't, like, you're not supposed to put sod in a compost pile. Not that I'm very good about my compost pile anyway. It's not very composty. It's mostly just like, I'm pretty sure the groundhog eats it and then whatever. But so, and then if I just dug up all the sod, then I would have a hole which I would have to fill with dirt. My dirt here is not good. It's very bad. So basically what I did is I just cut up the sod and then flipped it over so the grass would die. Also because I just don't want to lose any of that organic matter. You know, eventually it will break down and be good for what soil I do have, but that's going to take like a year, and I don't particularly care. If my neighbors have a problem with how my yard looks, they can call the wambulance. I don't give a fuck. But they definitely look at me funny every day when I go out there, or the days that I go out there and water just this like dirt patch to keep it from blowing away. Well, I do put updates in Discord now and then, but... And I was really trying to show everybody updates on the basement, but the basement's just been so fucking slow. I think it's going to be better, though. I finally backed my boss into a corner, and I think starting in the next show, I'm actually going to be working Tuesdays through Saturdays. So that'll give Grid and I an actual day off together during shows, which is unfortunate because that is his only day off, so I can't ask him to do a lot, but I could probably ask him to do a little. Sometimes, occasionally. She was not happy about that. And because the city installed a bunch of speed cameras. So what do I do? This is a question that I have been having, the question that I have had for our upper management for like 2 months at this point. What do I do when an actor is driving a company car and gets a ticket from a speed camera? Because that speed camera ticket shows up to us when they're gone, and I don't know who's driving. Okay, I can ask who's driving, that's not my question. Whether or not they fess up or what is a separate answer, but that's understandable. But my systems question was, okay, how do we pay that ticket? Because if we wait too long to pay the ticket, the fine goes up. So I don't think we should give them the ticket since it is on our car and could impact our registration. I think they should pay us. Do we have a process for that? And then everybody went, where was I going with this? Oh, so they were like, well, can't you do car sign outs so you can know who's driving the car? And I'm like, I can, even though that will suck for everybody involved. And if I do that, I need to work Tuesdays through Saturdays so that I'm present when people who need to sign the car out are at the theater. My boss went, It's really frustrating though, because like we've had no problems except for these speed cameras. And then even still, we only had problems once. I think the amount of problems we've had versus like the cost of the total problems that we've had versus the benefit of me being able to just be like, here are 2 sets of car keys, share, go with God. I think we should just pay the fucking fine and get on with it. It's $60, who cares? It was an actor. We actually did have a separate situation where a staff member driving a company car on the clock got a school bus ticket. Actually, they got 2 successively, both cars, one right after the other, as they were driving to a school to perform a children's show. That was out of my hands. And I actually don't know how that was facilitated. Well, I honestly think that this was a stupid situation because it looked like it was literally right in front of the school, and because I saw the video, and it looked like the buses were stopped in the bus lane in front of the school to load children, and cars were going around them to continue into the school. Like, I get it, but also in my drop-off lane for my high school, the buses sat by the side of the road. Well, I guess there was like a curved driveway off the road specifically, but the buses were on one side of the road, and if a parent came to pick up a kid, they picked up the kid and then went past the buses. Because at that point, the kids, nobody was crossing the road because the bus was right in front of the school. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I think there was debate happening in this particular situation, but fundamentally incorrect. I have no idea what we're doing. I'm just doing really bad at this game today. I'm so sorry. Also, Grid got a bus ticket on the far lane of a 4-lane road where the children are not crossing the road. I don't think a bus should unload on a 4-lane road to fucking begin with. Yeah, like, so did mine, but I mean, if it has a deep enough sidewalk, I don't know, man. I don't know. What am I doing? Wonder if we get something out of this. Yeah, well, I also just kind of argue with the idea that I don't, like, when you're driving, I really don't think you should be paying attention to what's happening in the oncoming lane 3 lanes over from you. I think that's not particularly safe. But yeah, I'm not really arguing with you. I don't disagree. Oh, no, but still this turn. Interesting. Nice. Eh. Eh. Shit, what else can I babble about? Nice, that worked out really well. I should have used Flex Potion. And I didn't. Alright, as soon as I'm done playing, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna look at my wish list. And maybe my games library too, oh my god. And we're gonna find something to play tomorrow that is not one of the 3 games that we've been playing for the last whole year. Oh, that was stupid. I'm just really bad at using potions entirely. I definitely have that, that millennial mindset of, oh my god, I can't use it. What if I need it for the boss? And then I just die. Crap. Oh, we're so dead. Deal 0 damage. Great. No, we're in great shape. That's fine. This is fine. I can definitely still win. I'm sure of it. Thank God for releasing me from my torment. Ugh, man. Oh, well, my cat cam has been empty for a while. I'm gonna quit for tonight. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for showing up even when I'm not at my best. We'll play something new tomorrow. Even if my boss makes me upset. Especially if my boss makes me upset. Have a good night, friends. I'll see you next time.